little Chloe Sullivan, innocent Chloe Sullivan, in a sex cult. Who knew? Well, I think everybody's kind of known for a while, but, you know, not to this extent. So let's talk about it. Somebody say in all honesty, I wasn't planning on doing a video on this subject, but Smallville just has such a huge impact on not only me, but thousands of other fans that watched this show for 10 years. This show was the shit back in the day. I was supposed to review A Quiet Place yesterday, didn't get around to seeing it. Gonna be seeing it Monday. I'm really excited to see A Quiet Place because that movie's gonna be so quiet, I can hear somebody opening a soda can in the theater next to me. But Smallville was the shit back in the day, and there's no doubt that this show has had an impact on cable television, because without Smallville, you wouldn't have Arrow, The Flash, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, Gotham, all the shows that I don't watch because I don't think they're worth it. But Smallville is that one show that I could watch numerous times. Even when I'm not rewatching the show in its entirety, I can just put in an episode and be like, let's just watch an episode of Smallville. Like, I can watch the series finale of Smallville forever. Like, that's just perfect, you know? So Smallville really does that, and where I'm re-binging the show now, I feel like this is a perfect time to talk about this, and I would honestly review the show and do a lot of more Smallville stuff if that's what people really want, but I'm kind of waiting until 2021 when the show turns 20, and it's been off the air for 10 years, so I'm kind of waiting until then, but I'm beginning my prep work now. As you can, that's kind of why I'm re-binging the show now. I'm beginning my prep work, you know? I'm preparing all my videos and stuff, and I guess one thing I have to put in this video, two of the actresses, one in particular, was in a sex cult / still is in a sex cult. Yeah, that's right. Two actresses from Smallville, Kristen Kriok, who played Lana Lang, and Allison Mack, who played Chloe Sullivan, in 2005 and 2006, I think that's when it said it was. It would make sense if that was when Kristen Kriok entered it. Entered into a sex cult. From what it sounds like, Kristen Kriok didn't really know it was a sex cult. I think she knew, but she got out. Luckily, she's out now, so she got out before shit went down. It was weird because I always suspected something went wrong with Kristen Kriok in the middle of the show's run, because for the first 5.5 seasons, she's just pure beauty, and I wanted her to be my wife, and I was in love with her, and then season 6 comes rolling along, I'm like, what happened? Oh yeah, Lois is here. She stole all the hotness. Thank God Erica Durance didn't enter into this thing. Thank you. God. Maintain some dignity, Erica Durance. So, and I guess Allison Mack was part of it, but if you've been following the news lately, apparently this sex cult is really, really bad because Allison Mack is second in command. Allison Mack is second in command to the leader. And this cult is so bad that, like, you have to get skinny, I guess. That's, like, one of the requirements for the sex cult. You have to get skinny, which is why Lana is not hot anymore. Like, obviously that explains why Lana goes from being this beauty to being, like, super skinny and, like, oh, I don't, oh. I mean, it could also be attributed to the fact that Lana went in stupid directions and they made her marry Lex and they dressed her in rich people's clothes and put makeup on her. I mean, I don't know. That's probably part of it. But, I mean, I think mostly it's because of the sex cult. But, Allison Mack is second in command. She's branding initials into sex slaves. That's not cool. Is this like a new cool thing? Is this like her saying, yeah, it's cool if you're snorting condoms through your nose and pulling them out of your mouth and eating Tide Pods, that's cool because I'm the leader of a sex cult. or one of the leaders of a sex cult. No, let me tell you, the sex cult's not cool. And by the way, snorting condoms up your nose and then pulling them out of your mouth and then eating Tide Pods, that's not cool. If you want to do something cool, shove Legos up your ass like we did in 2nd grade so we could go hang with the cool kids and play football at recess. Just do that shit. Also, just snorting condoms is, like, stupid and gross. Like, what if you pull it out of your mouth and there's sticky stuff in there? What are you gonna do then? You're gonna have to call a doctor and be like, do I have an STD now? Anyways, back to my point. I mean, like, this whole sex cult thing, like, it's really within the past few weeks that I've been hearing about this with Allison Mack, and I'm just like, out of all the people on Smallville, I wouldn't think it would be Chloe Sullivan, because when you think about it, it's like Chloe Sullivan started at the Torch in high school, went to the Daily Planet, became Watchtower, then became Green Arrow's son's mother. Father would be weird. But you get the point. And, yeah, now she's in a sex cult. Who knew? Honestly. I mean, just Google search Allison Mack and all the articles will explain themselves to it. If you're too lazy, I'll explain it for you. Okay, so basically when Kristen Kriok joined the sex cult, apparently she joined thinking it was like some like self-help and self-awareness thing, and then she learned it was a sex cult. Apparently the rumor is she recruited Allison Mack into it as well, and I could kind of tell because Allison Mack got a little skinny as the show went on as well. And Kristen Kriok posted a tweet back when something happened a week ago with Allison Mack, and she's like, yeah, I got out of it before anything really happened, and I'm glad I got out of it, and I hope all these people are brought to justice. So yeah, she's kind of slamming Allison Mack. I'm like, but she's like, I didn't know it was a sex cult. Well, okay, I mean, I could buy that a little bit, but you had to know what you were getting into. Like, you're in a cult. Obviously, like, if you're going there for self-help and self-awareness, and then it ends up being a sex cult, get out right away. Don't wait a couple years. But luckily, she got out when she knew that the going was going to get bad with that. Allison Mack just stayed in. I'm like, what is going on with you, Chloe? Come on, because that was a couple years ago that, like, all that came out, and we heard that the both of them were in a sex cult. But now it's been rumored, this is recent, within the last week or two, and yesterday, what I'm about to say, that Allison Mack is second in command. She and the leader brand their initials into the sex slaves. And apparently, in order to avoid being arrested in the U.S., they moved to Mexico, were paying $10,000 a week at a villa, but somehow somebody tipped off the Mexican police, and they arrested the leader of the sex cult. Now, TMZ posted a video that showed somebody filming Allison Mack as the guy was getting arrested, and you could just see Allison Mack being like, we gotta go after them. We gotta go after them. And apparently a high-speed car chase happened. So, yeah, she's in too deep. And you think that's bad, listen to this shit. Last night, I was talking to my cousin, and we were talking about Smallville, because he's rewatching it from season 8, I'm rewatching it from the beginning. And we're just talking, and it's just like, man, I can't believe about Allison Mack, you know? I mean, it's so unfortunate. Like, she's, like, literally a psychopath now. And it's like, yeah, I mean, out of all the people that could have turned out bad, it was her. I mean, it's an unfortunate thing. And I don't mean to, like, play this off as a joke, because I don't. Like, I don't think this is funny at all. But, I mean, I just feel the need to talk about it, because it's just, this show's so impactful, and I just look at all these people on the show, and I'm like, I don't think any of them would ever do this. And it's just so weird to see people that you grow up with, and you idolize, just doing shit like this. And there was something yesterday when I was talking about him, I just randomly, like, I think I just Googled Smallville or something, and her name came up right away in a news article that she married another actress who was in another TV show, wasn't in Smallville, because this actress was having a hard time getting a U.S. visa or something, or like she was having a hard time staying in the U.S., so Allison Mack married her so that she could stay in the U.S., even though, like, there's no romantic relationship there. Does this make any sense? Like, it's just so weird to think about. I mean, yeah, this chick seriously fucked up after Smallville. It's like, you look at everybody after Smallville, it's like, oh, Tom Welling, he had a couple of producing jobs, and now he's back on TV, on Lucifer. Kristen Kriuk did Beauty and the Beast after she got out of the sex cult and kind of got cute again. Michael Rosenbaum was doing his own thing, and that guy's awesome. Erica Durance has been on, like, every TV show ever made since then. And then Allison Mack is in a sex cult. Like, I shouldn't laugh, because I said it wasn't a funny thing, but it's like, just thinking about the situations and what transpired, like, somebody just had to have brainwashed her to the point of no return, and it's mind-boggling. Like, these are characters and actors that I grew up watching for 10 years. Some of them 7. Kristen Kriuk, 7. But, anyways, that's another video for another time. It's just, I don't know. I mean, I don't really have anything else to say about it. It's just strange, you know? And I think there's going to be more coming out about this, but I just felt like I had a vent. I don't know why. But it's something that I've been thinking about, and I was like, I think people will really want to hear somebody talk about this too. And so I figured I could be the guy that whose reaction people would want to hear, you know? And it's just, like I said, it's mind-boggling. Like, it's not funny. I mean, some of the scenarios are funny. They're like, I mean, the high-speed car chase in Mexico, I mean, that kind of comes across as funny, but at the same time, it's also super serious, because it's like, what the hell is this chick doing? Like, is she like this? Like, yeah, she's definitely brainwashed, and that's what makes it not funny at the same time. That's what makes it serious. And, you know, I wish her the best. I mean, I hope she realizes what she's doing. I mean, if she doesn't and she gets arrested, I mean, is it bad to say she deserves it? Because she might. I mean, you're branding people with your initials. That's fucked up. So, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's just something I wanted to talk about, because Smallville was such a huge impact on my life, and I figured that people would probably want to hear somebody else's reaction to this, and probably get some conversation sparked. So I just want to know your thoughts on this whole thing. I think it's twisted, it's sick. Luckily, Kristen Kriuk got out, so good for her. But Allison Mack, there's no redemption for her. She's beyond the point of return. She's at the point of no return. She's actually beyond the point of no return. So, yeah, it's an unfortunate thing. And like I said, I had to get some thoughts out there, I feel like, because Smallville was a show that deeply impacted me, and it was a show I grew up with, and I looked up to all these people. So, that's that. Stay tuned. Like I said, next week, A Quiet Place review. Sorry I didn't see that last night. Just super, super, super dead last night. And, yeah, if you guys like this type of video, if you want me to do more vlogs like this, just let me know, because I'll be happy to talk about subjects that you guys want to talk about or I want to talk about. I will leave all my links in the social medias. Wait, that didn't sound right. I'll leave all my links for my social media accounts in the description below. You can subscribe at the end of this video. Check out some past reviews and videos I have done. I will see you on Monday when I upload my review for A Quiet Place. I'm Alex Madden, a certified G and a bona fide stud.